Hi, this is Jim Starkweather, the publisher of KitMaker Network and ArmorEmma.com, and welcome to another episode of Cracking the Box. Today we've got from Dragon Models the MBT-70, Kpz.70, which is probably the German designation for this vehicle. This is a post-World War II, obviously, more modern age German tank. I don't know anything about this, so let's quickly go to a about the tank segment, and we'll learn a little bit about this particular tank model. The MBT-70, also known as the Kpz.70, is not a well-known main battle tank because it never actually entered production. Nonetheless, it is a very important design because it is the grandfather of both the American M1 Abrams and the German Leopard 2. The joint US-German MBT-70 program kicked off in the 1960s, and the new 54-ton design was to incorporate several futuristic features. These included hydropneumatic suspension that offered good cross-country mobility and allowed the tank to kneel, plus an XM150 152mm gun that could fire both conventional rounds and missiles. The main gun was also to be equipped with a laser rangefinder and autoloader, advanced elements for the time, and a 20mm autocannon that was fitted to the turret top. Another innovative design feature was that all three crew members were housed in the turret. This novel arrangement meant the MBT-70 had a very low silhouette of just 1.8 meters. Unfortunately, with the program plagued by budget overruns and the two partners arguing over different design aspects, Germany withdrew from the project in 1969. 2 years later, the USA shelved the MBT-70 project too. A total of 14 MBT-70, Kpz.70 prototypes and test beds were built, of which some still survive today. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed that little bit of background and history on the tank. This one is a smart kit from Dragon. It's a 1/35th scale, obviously, and the production number on this one is 3550. So on the box they've got some side artwork here showing various detail on the kit. Newly designed one-piece slide molded upper and lower hulls replicate the originals. Newly designed MBT-70 rendered with authentic details, smoke grenade launchers, and well-defined detail. Drivers rotating cupola includes transparent parts. Is it cupola or cupola? I always forget. Let's go ahead and crack the box open and see what we got inside. Okay, well, right off the bat you can see we've got a very large turret on this thing. Wow, that is a massive turret. Upper lowers. The detail on these looks nice. There's some kind of pitted, metal steel superstructure. The rest is perfectly smooth, but this upper section around the turrets, you can see it's got kind of a texturing and stuff. I'm not seeing that around any of the other parts of it, though. So there's two sprues in here. Obviously, one has the turrets and some small details, gun rackies or racks and things, and the other one has some of the guns. This gun, trying to see what this is. Some kind of anti-aircraft gun. Looks like it'd be mobily fired, but there's a lot of detail there. I was going to say there's a lot of detail that seems to be lacking there, but I think there's additional pieces that go on to that. Then we've got quickly some kind of replacement bit here for the instructions or a change, and then we've got a small decal sheet with some numbers and some German insignia. Here's the upper section of the hull, and again I think there's a little bit of texturing there, but I can't quite see it. I'll have to get the plastic off here and see it better. It does come with DS rubber tracks and no individual track lengths or anything like that. So this is the lower hull, obviously. And then we have several sprues, 3 sprues of road wheels and various suspension parts. And then we have a clear sprue for some of the lenses, I'm sure, things. And then interestingly, we have this color reference pullout with some actual photos of a current modern day vehicle, which looks like it's in very good shape, either restored or in very good shape to start with. This is what I was talking about with the gun, though. See, there's additional pieces that go on the side and stuff. So that's very nice that they included that. And then, of course, the instruction manual, which is going to be very straightforward. Since this is a new release, there's no duplication of parts or anything like that, or unused parts. And it looks like it goes together pretty easily in terms of number of parts and so forth. Let's see if I can get a part count on this. I'm not sure they put it on the box or not. But, so let me just take a look at some of these hull pieces and stuff. Yeah, there's the back. I mean, the grills here are pretty simple, but there is some nice detail there. Like, you'll have better photos. Let me see if I can get my camera to cooperate here. But there will be better photos at some point at the end of the review. If you're not familiar with our reviews, I can't not get that to focus. And yeah, the detail looks adequate there. Let's go ahead and pull out. So here's the DS tracks. They look, again. Oh, gonna cooperate in that one, huh? Okay. So they have the standard, little pieces you can glue together, which I'm assuming two segments need to go together. I'm not sure why you wouldn't just create these one long piece, but maybe they have a reason production manufacturing wise for that. Let's just do a quick test fit of the upper and lower hull. So that's going to fit basically just down in here like that. Dunk. Well, I can't quite get the fit on the front because I would have to clip these and sand them. But I'm a little surprised at the kind of... I'm not sure how to describe that. Just looks wrong. I mean, because there's a little bit of actual vent work there. It doesn't seem like the vent work. It seems like this piece should be going right up against that and not have a big gap or a big angle piece at the end. But maybe that's intentional. Maybe that's the way the real vehicle is. But I just don't know why they would have put the venting here if it's just going to go through to the underside of the tank. So it seems a little odd there. But anyways, I'll leave that to the experts and people who know the tank really well to cover. Okay, here's that bit on the turret I was talking about. You can see the textured parts there. And then the rest of it's just very smooth for the most part. So yeah, those look good. Again, I can't speak to the accuracy of it, but the looks like it'll make a really cool, mean-looking tank. If you're primarily just looking for the cool factor and not the historical accuracy part. I can't imagine why they couldn't potentially reproduce tanks like this in today's age. I think we're getting to the point where now things can be just, CAD done, scanned, computerized, and so forth, down to the point where it must be making it a bit easier for companies like this to do that. So, box doesn't want to go back together. So let's take a look at some photos of these individual parts, and you can get a closer up look at them. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed those photos of the MBT-70 German main battle tank. We'll be having this one out for a review, further build review and so forth, so keep an eye out for that. And I hope you enjoyed this one, just a little preview. We'll see you next time on Cracking the Box.